Alaskan Malamute belongs to the group of Spitz dogs. It was created by the Inuit tribe called Malamutes, hence the name. Alaskan Malamute originates from a primitive dog that traveled with prehistoric people during migrations from Asia to America thousands of years ago. It was initially used as a working dog whose main duties were to pull heavily loaded sleds, facilitate the hunting of seals, and provide protection against polar bears. Even though it is created to survive in extremely cold, tough conditions, Alaskan Malamute can be found all over the world today where it is kept mostly as a pet. Hi there, welcome to petfad. In today's video, we are going to talk about perhaps the oldest and definitely the largest of the Arctic sled dogs that descends from an Arctic wolf. Number 1. History and origin. Malamute is a basal breed whose origin can be traced to long before the modern selective efforts which produced most of our recognized modern breeds. It is believed that the natives of Siberia have begun selecting Malamute traits several 4,000 years ago, long before the breed arrived in Alaska around 1,000 years ago. Alaska Malamute was primarily these hardworking companions were used for sled travel, haul heavy loads at low speeds over long distances and extremely harsh weather. These brave dogs have also been known to hunt seals and polar bears during the gold rush of 1896. The demand for these sled dogs was so great that many prospectors mixed them with other breeds, making purebred Alaskan almost extinct. Many of the Alaskan Malamutes were called into service during World War II, and despite their services, most of the survivors were euthanized after the war. Most of today's Malamute come from 30 surviving dogs that were brought together for breeding purposes by a USA naval officer. Number 2. Appearance. Alaskan Malamutes stand at 23 to 25 inches and weigh 75 to 85 pounds. They have powerful shoulders, wide chests, and weatherproof coarse coats, suggesting they were once sled dogs. Cousins to the Samoyed of Russia, Siberian Husky of Asia, and Eskimo dogs of Greenland. Alaskan Malamutes have broad heads, almond-shaped brown eyes, erect and triangular ears, bulky muzzles, compact bodies, and curved fluffy tails. Alaskan Malamutes have thick guard coats and oily and woolly undercoats. The face markings are also a distinguishable feature of this breed, such as a cap over the head, and the face can be all white or marked with a bar and a mask. The standard for the Alaskan Malamute states the usual colors range from light gray through intermediate shadings to black, sable, and shadings of sable to red. Color combinations are acceptable in undercoats, points, and trimmings. The only solid color allowable is white. White is always the predominant color on underbody, parts of legs, feet, and part of face markings. Number 3. Temperament. Alaskan Malamutes don't bark much, but they are talkative and vocal breeds. Some owners can convince them to sing too. Since they are pack animals, Malamutes should not be left alone, as they would feel lonely or bored and will often howl. They are sensitive and need plenty of attention and companionship. They are persistent diggers, so it is important for their owners to train them as early as possible. Since they were originally used to go long distances, Malamutes have the tendency to roam around in an open space, making them not suited to apartments. They are also trusting breeds. They may even go with strangers, so they do not make good watchdogs. Number 4. Alaskan Malamutes are often mistaken as a Siberian Huskies. Though both the Siberian Husky and Alaskan Malamute are sled dogs through and through, there are breed differences between these friendly, thickly coated pack dogs, most notably size. Huskies are smaller and lighter than their heftier cousin, the Alaskan Malamute. The Malamute is heavier boned and is an all-around more substantial, seriously strong dog. Both are pack animals of Arctic origin, but the more compact Husky is nimble, quick, and graceful, where the Malamute, a heavy-duty worker, is powerful, deep-chested, and strong-shouldered. Both have incredible endurance, but the Husky was developed for lighter loads. What they have in common: both of these loyal, friendly, but dignified dogs love their families, need their exercise, and prefer cooler climes. Number 5. Health and care. Alaskan Malamute are usually healthy, but like all other breeds, they are prone to certain diseases. Not all Alaskan Malamutes can have those diseases, but it is necessary to look up for them if you are considering owning one. Some of the disease include Hip and elbow dysplasia, a bone condition which gives the dog discomfort and pain. They might also suffer from cataracts, a condition which could lead to blindness, and hemerolopia, day blindness. Since they are Arctic dogs, they are highly sensitive to heat. It is best for owners to give their Malamutes plenty of shade, fresh water, and air conditioning during the summer. Brush their teeth at least 2 or 3 times a week, and trim their nails once or twice a month. Their ears should also be checked every week to avoid bad odor, redness, or any infections. Number 6. Exercise and time investment. Since Malamute are strong athletic dogs with outstanding endurance, they require daily exercise. They thrive on ski-waning, sledging, hikes and karting. They need to run and play all the time. Inadequate exercise will cause them to become bored and destructive. In order to prevent any of these, you need to make time for your dog to receive the number of physical exercises they need. Engage them in long walks, hiking, swimming and other activities it craves. They shed a lot over the year. Be sure to brush daily to keep their coat in good condition. Number 7. Trainability. Having Malamute comes with dealing with difficulties when it comes to verbal commands. Although they can observe and understand the emotions of their owner, they are not good obedient dogs. As a puppy, Malamutes are very responsive to initial trainings and enjoy lead walking. However, you must be aware of their tendency to pull you along. Because of that, you must use strong restraining devices when walking your dog. Early and intensive training at a puppy stage is a must for an Alaskan Malamute. These training must aim towards helping you to express dominance over your dog, as well as focus on training it how to behave well around strangers. It's important to learn how to control your Malamute by instructions rather than using force. Number 8. Malamutes need a firm and consistent leader. One thing to know: this breed is not for first-time owners. Alaskan Malamute is one of those dogs where you need to put in extra effort to keep them in their best condition. Being an intelligent dog, Alaskan Malamute can easily determine if you're not a strong leader, and if you are not, there is a high chance they will not obey you and instead do whatever they want. This could be a problem, especially because they are strong and big dogs. That being said, these dogs need a firm, consistent, and patient training that comes from an experienced owner. Teach them young, let them know you are the alpha right from the beginning, and will have a controllable and manageable dog. Number 9. Alaskan Malamutes are not apartment dwellers. You should know that this breed is very bad at adapting to apartment life. You may have applied a lot of training, but still not able to achieve any good outcome. Alaskan Malamute loves to reside in a house with huge yard where it can poly all day long. Be mindful that this breed was originally bred to pull heavy weight throughout the ice, and because of that it needs an environment where it can have physical activities. It's extremely affectionate towards its family, including small kids. However, you need to make sure that you express dominance over it with early socialization and training. Malamutes can learn to get along with other dogs and indoor cats. They need to be properly socialized and introduced to other companion animals. Number 10. Alaskan Malamute are movie stars. This breed has featured in many movies and video games, making them famous in the eyes of the movie lovers as well as games fans. Some of which includes White Fang 2, Myth of the White Wolf, Iron Will, Snow Buddies, The Journey of Natty Gann, Nicky, Wild Dog of the North, 8 Below, Dead to Right, Retribution 2010 video game, Eyes in the Dark, The Hunter, Call of the Wild 2021 edition, and in TV shows Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman, and Sergeant Preston of the Yukon. In the nutshell, Alaskan Malamutes have been in existence for so many years. Although this breed is used to cold climates, they have no difficulties adapting to different weather conditions. Today, they can be seen throughout the world. Be sure to provide creative training and groom your Malamute the best you can. Thanks for watching. Kindly like and subscribe.